For this video, we're going to be discussing SBA 1 for the academic years 2022 to 2024. Now, the SBA question is centered around the following elements: preparing appetizers, preparing salads, and preparing salad dressings. Now, basically, the SBA question is saying that you are an entrant in a junior competition that is promoting healthy food habits and awareness among the youth. So let's take a look at the work activities for this SBA. For the work activities, you are required to prepare and serve a main meal salad, including a locally produced vegetable. You must also serve an accompaniment salad, and both of these salads must be served with an appropriate salad dressing. You're also required to prepare a batch of bread-based appetizers. Now, just by looking at the work activities, we can easily determine that you're going to be creating a 2-course menu, seeing that you are asked to prepare an appetizer and a main course. As with all SBAs, there are a few guidelines that can be used to help with the successful completion of your school-based assessment. For the first one, candidates are permitted to use ingredients of their choice, provided it meets the specified requirements of the task. So basically, this is saying that students are given the option of selecting ingredients that they would like to have in their dishes, just as long as it meets the requirements specified by the question. Now, for example, one of those requirements is that for the main meal salad, you must use a locally produced vegetable. All right, guideline number 2, the food preparation methods should be varied. Also, fresh vegetables and herbs may be used to enhance dishes. The correct tools and equipment should be used when preparing dishes. And then finally, all items must be appropriately garnished or decorated for service. So ensure that when selecting your dishes or when preparing your dishes, you bear these guidelines in mind. In keeping with the SBA question, we need to ensure that the main parts of the salad are easy to be identified. So the 4 main parts of the salad would be the base, the body, the dressing, and the garnish. Now, the base of the salad is what gives definition to the salad's placement on the plate or the platter. The body would be the main ingredients of the salad, and this would be the focal point of the presentation, and this usually sits on top of the base. Next, you would have the dressing, and the dressing, of course, is used to enhance the flavor of the dressing. Sometimes it is tossed with the body of the salad, or it may be served on the side. And then the garnish is what adds texture, color, and form to the salad. Now it is time for us to focus on our work activities. So one of the work activities is for us to create a main course salad. Now, for this type of salad, it can either be served cold or warm. And another thing to bear in mind also is that it should be large enough to serve as a full meal, and it should contain a substantial amount of protein. And of course, protein options, you can have processed or fresh meat. You can use fish, poultry, cheese, deli meats, you name it. You can even use eggs as a protein source as well. The main meal salad must use locally produced vegetables, and it should be balanced. The following are some examples of main course or main meal salads. So like we said before, the main course salad, it should be large enough to act as a complete meal. So some of the examples above, you can see that there's a chicken and potato salad that's resting on a bed of greens. There is also pasta salad that's tossed with avocados, tomatoes, chicken, and other ingredients. And tossed vegetable salads on a whole are great bases for main course salads because you can always add other options to them. So for example, you can add things like chicken or beef, shrimp, any meat kind you like or protein kind, and you can also add other vegetables. So I wanted to give you an example of a main meal salad that would utilize Jamaican local ingredients. So for this main meal salad, it is called the Jamaican roasted Ackee salad. So it uses ackee, lettuce, cherry tomatoes, cucumber, bell peppers, or we like to call them sweet peppers, and 1 large pear or avocado. The second work activity is for you to prepare an accompaniment salad. Now, for the accompaniment salad, it can either be arranged or tossed, but it must be balanced and it must harmonize with the rest of the meal. Another guideline to remember is that the elements or the structure of the salad must be evident. So those 4 parts that we would have mentioned earlier in the video must be present for the accompaniment salad as well. Now let us take a look at some examples of arranged vegetable salads. Now in case you're wondering, the arranged vegetable salad would basically be artfully arranged and then drizzled with a vinaigrette or served with a salad rather than all the ingredients being tossed together. When making your arranged vegetable salad, there are a few guidelines that you must bear in mind. So you want to ensure that you keep the salad off of the rim of the plate. You also want to strive for a good balance of colors, want to ensure that you cut your ingredients neatly, and of course you want to ensure that each ingredient is easily identifiable. So just by looking at the examples shown on the screen, you can see where all of these guidelines are actually put in place. For your accompaniment salad, you can also make a tossed vegetable salad. Now with this type of salad, the salad greens and all the other ingredients are tossed together with a dressing. And of course, on the screen, you're seeing some examples of tossed vegetable salads. Now, from the images, you can easily identify some of the vegetables that they would have selected to use. So you're seeing the salad greens, whether it be lettuce or watercress or any other one of your choice. You can also add other vegetables such as carrots, cucumbers, tomatoes, bell peppers. You can even add beetroot. You can add beans to this. Make it your own. And of course, the salad is going to be tossed with a dressing, and the dressing is going to enhance the overall flavor of the vegetable salad. Now let us focus on salad dressings. Now the salad dressing, it can either be served separately or it can be combined with all the other salad ingredients. Now the main aim of the salad dressing is to provide extra flavor, to moisten the salad, and to aid with the chewing and swallowing of the vegetables. And of course, we're going to look at some of the examples of salad dressings that you can make. French dressing is one common type of dressing normally used with salads, and it is oil and vinegar based. And a pretty standard recipe for French dressing would be to use 6 tablespoons of oil, 2 tablespoons of vinegar, and then a half teaspoon each of either dry mustard, sugar, salt, and pepper. So this one you can consider for some of your salads. The next one that we're going to look at is the vinaigrette. So this type of dressing is basically made by mixing oil with something acidic such as vinegar or lemon juice, and then of course you're going to add additional ingredients to it to help enhance the flavor of the dressing. Next we have salad cream, and the salad cream is a mixture of oil, eggs, vinegar, and a range of spices and herbs. Now oftentimes the salad cream tends to be compared to mayonnaise, but there are certain differences that would set the two apart. There are many other types of salad dressings that can be used for the SBA. If you are familiar with other types of dressings, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Let's share ideas. Now another work activity is for you to create bread-based appetizers. Now as you know, bread is a staple food that is made from a dough of flour and water. So naturally examples of bread would be things such as flatbreads, and of course you have different types of flatbreads. So you have pita bread, you have naan bread, you can also use roti, and then more common types of bread that are common to us here in Jamaica would be things such as whole wheat bread, sourdough bread, hard dough bread, bagels, baguettes, etc. Now that we know some of the different types of breads that can be used, we can now move on to some examples of bread-based appetizers. So you can make things such as canapes, you can make mini bread pizza, you can make vegetable bread bowls, pinwheel sandwiches, bruschetta, you name it. As long as your appetizer has a bread base, your topping or your filling is totally up to you. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please feel free to leave a like, drop a comment below, and share this video with anyone who may find it useful. Thank you for watching.